Whew, okay. Got my notability fixed. Alright, so realize this time we have B. It might not always be called B, it might be called X, Y. You can really use any letters you want. This time we're finding a leg. Alright, so A squared plus B squared equals C squared. When we plug in these numbers, we're going to have 4 squared plus B squared equals 8.94 squared. Alright, what's 8.94 squared? I'm going to do a little bit of rounding because I stole this from Notability. I wanted the answer to be 80. Alright, that's 16 and B squared. Oops, time out. 16 plus B squared equals 80. So if I subtract 16 from both sides, that means B is going to B squared equals 64. Take the square root of both sides. B equals 8. In this case right here. Okay, nice. Nice. Alright. Then here, ooh, this is kind of interesting. I have A and A. So instead of writing A squared plus B squared equals C squared, I'm going to write A squared plus A squared equals 7.07 squared. Alright, what's A squared plus A squared? It's not A to the 4th. Common mistake, it's 2A squared. 7.07 squared is a number really close to 50. Alright, we divide by 2 first. Don't take the square root first. Remember, we got to do the reverse order of operations. I'm going to get 25. Take the square root of both sides, and A equals 5. Okay. Nice. Alright. Now here's a quick one for you. We got to find the area of the triangle. Alright. So triangles are very powerful shapes. They're really just the building blocks of all other shapes. Furthermore, we can take this goofy triangle right here and break it up into 2 right triangles. Alright, so I need to find the height. But I have this triangle over here I can just focus on. Alright. So this is called the height. Let's call it B for fun. Alright, so I can say 3 squared plus B squared equals 5 squared. Alright, I'm going to get 9 plus B squared equals 25. Subtract 9 from both sides, I get B squared equals 16. Take the square root of both sides, I get B equals 4. Alright, so in terms of this whole triangle, I now know the base. The base is 10. The height is 4. The area of a triangle is 1/2 base times height. It's going to be 1/2 times 10 times 4, which is going to give me 40 over 2, which is 20. So it told me to find the area of the triangle. I did. Hooray me. I'm so smart. I'm so proud of myself. Alright. We got some word problems. Let's knock out these 2 word problems and we'll do the converse of the Pythagorean theorem in the next video. Alright. So the bottom of the ladder must be placed 3 feet from the wall. Alright. So we got some wall. It's a gray wall. We got a green ladder. And the floor is black. Alright. The base of the ladder is 3 feet from the wall. The ladder itself is 12 feet long. How high is the ladder off the ground? Alright, so this is the right angle here. So that means that these are the legs. I'll call that A and B. That means 12 is the hypotenuse, that's C. So when we do A squared plus B squared equals C squared, I know which part's which. I highly recommend drawing a picture. Alright, if I was doing this problem by myself, I would draw a picture. That way I can just be for sure what information I have, what information I need, what I'm solving for, all that fun stuff. Alright, 3 squared plus x squared equals 12 squared. 9 plus x squared equals 144. Subtract 9 from both sides. 144 minus 9. X squared equals 135. And take the square root of both sides. We're going to x equals the square root of 135. And just for fun, let's see if we can get this in exact or simplify the radical. This took me a little bit of thinking, but this would break up into the square root of 9 and the square root of 15, or 3 radical 15. That's the exact answer. Now if we want a decimal answer, an approximation, I'm just going to plug the square root of 135 into a calculator, and it's 11.6. Alright, remember both forms are useful. And then last problem of the notes, we got a soccer field. Ooh, soccer, I miss sports. Is a rectangle with 90 meters wide and 120 meters long. Alright, so I'm just going to draw some rectangle. Apparently the soccer field's pink. That'd be pretty cool. I've never seen a pink soccer field before. Alright. Coach is grouchy. They want to make their players conditioned. They're going to tell them to run corner to corner. So if you run corner to corner, how far are you running? Again, A, B, the hypotenuse is C. That's what we need to solve for. Again, it's good to draw a picture so you see what information you have and what information you need to find. These are some big numbers. I'm just going to plug them all into my calculator. C squared is going to equal 22500. So 22,500. But we're going to take the square root of both sides. Let's just get, oh, it comes out to a nice clean number, 150 meters. That's how long you would run corner to corner. Pretty interesting stuff right there. Alright, that wraps up video 2. We'll finish the rest of the notes in another video.